Alright then guys, well welcome to the first episode of restoring Mildred. She's a 1962 Morris Minor 1000. Today's the 5th of May 2020. We bought her on Sunday and it was a bit last minute, wasn't it? She's a gift for Lou. We're going to restore her, full nuts and bolts restoration. We'll take you a bit closer and have a look. Hello. So first thing on Sunday when she arrived, we stripped out the carpets, and we've removed these seats already. I just had to bolt that one in when we pulled her down to the bottom of the garden where the garage is. Well, yeah, this is her. We found some mice living in the back seat, which we'll show you in a minute. We've got obviously lots of rust, but we've already started to save money because instead of wasting or grinding discs, we're just hoovering out the rust, so already saving money on it, which is great. Right, so I've actually, I've already spent the time on Sunday taking all these out, and I just had to put them in loosely just to drive them to the bottom of the driveway where the garage is here, so it shouldn't take too long just to pop these two bolts out. Now while you're here, might as well just say a little bit about why we've decided to do this, or God knows why we've decided to do it. We have no experience at all of moggy miners, never done any sort of restoration like this before, but for some reason I think isolation, lockdown, has just turned everyone a little bit mad. So this turned up on Facebook for the Isle of Wight on Sunday afternoon, and my wife pointed it out to me and she said, "What do you think?" And 1 hour later we purchased her, so yeah, weren't planning on it at all, but we're looking forward to getting cracking. So again, on Sunday we just sort of wanted to get cracking really, so we took all the inside panels off. We'll obviously need to make new or buy new depending on what we decide to do. We have decided to keep these for now, so we can use these as patterns. We might be getting it done in leather, so we've got a guy that we know who does upholstery for us, so we're going to keep these. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how the back seat is actually fixed in. Looks like maybe a single screw. We'll see. Success. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. There's basically two sort of runners on the back here, and then there's two brackets on the bottom of the seat, and this slides in, so it sort of slides in, and then it was held in place just with a single screw. Just so simple. I mean, that's what I love about the moggies, they're so simple to work on. There's the interior done. So I just thought I'd show you this before putting this away, but this is where we've had some friendly mice living inside. So here we are. Right, well, that's not actually as bad as I thought. I mean, there's still a lot to do. It could be worse. Well, that's a bodge. So on that one, they've obviously screwed through the bracket at some point. This one's missing a bolt. Hopefully we can get these two loose. And then, I don't know if you can see that. Take those two off. So we'll get to, and we'll get that off. By the looks of it, these are handed, I think, because there's an angle, the way they open. Isn't that beautiful? British engineering at its best. Trying to shock the bolts, and hopefully it'll just help them loosen up a bit. A little trick that I've learned, it's tempting to just try and undo it straight from the off, but if you can get it to move slightly, then turn it and just push it back slightly. It just helps clear the threads out. So you tighten it slightly and then turn it and then loosen it. And just do that a couple of times with the penetrant, and it just really helps to clear the threads out, and now it's quite easy. Sort of. Now, before I take all those off, obviously I don't want to take them all off before loosening off the bottom ones, otherwise the door will be hanging. So just loosen them. Right, well, that wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. But we got there in the end. So that's the passenger door off. As you can see, I mean, these are in pretty bad nick. I mean, they could be worse. Could be a lot worse, but they've been patched before. So I think we'll need some new ones. In here, I don't know, is that expanding foam? So, time for the driver's door. So, same with this side, I'm just going to shock each bolt and hopefully it just helps loosen everything up. I've already sprayed some penetrant in here. Right, I'm going to get some heat on these ones. I haven't got my blowtorch, but I've got a heat gun, so hopefully that will help. Well, that's both the doors done. Next for the bonnet. Okay, so this should be relatively easy. We've just got to undo 4 bolts here, disconnect the water sprayer, and then we'll take this cotter pin off here, and we should be okay. Okay, so day one. We've done about 2 hours work so far. I suppose we did about half hour Sunday, just taking the carpets out, cleaning it up a bit. I've done about 2.5 hours today. We've managed to get both the doors off, which was a bit of a pain. A few stubborn bolts here and there we had to heat up on that side. We've taken the floor out of the boot, taken the bonnet and the boot hatch off. So yeah, really good. It's starting to get a bit late now, so I'm gonna stop recording now and just do a few bits. I might start taking some bits out the engine bay, but yeah, not bad. So spend so far is basically just the cost. So 1,130 is what we paid for her, and total hours about 3 hours. We'll see how we go tomorrow. Thanks a lot, guys. So this is the first episode of restoring Mildred. If you like this, please click the thumbs up, think about subscribing and leave a comment. Thanks. See you next time, guys.